Welcome to today's video, where we'll explore the intriguing dynamic between older men and younger women, focusing on the powerful yet subtle body language signals that reveal if a woman is genuinely interested in you. Whether you're a seasoned Stoic or just beginning your journey with Stoicism, these timeless principles can help you understand the non-verbal cues that often go unnoticed. Now, let's face it, when it comes to attraction, words are sometimes secondary. Our bodies communicate far more than we realize, and it's through these silent cues that we often see the true feelings and intentions of others. But what happens when the person you're interacting with is someone you're deeply interested in? How do you, as an older man, know if a younger woman is interested in you, or if you're simply misreading the situation? That's where body language comes in. In Stoicism, we strive to live in accordance with nature, to be observant of the world around us without rushing to judgment. This philosophy extends beyond personal development and into our relationships, where mastering the art of non-reactivity can help us interpret body language with clarity. By applying Stoic wisdom, we can stay grounded and composed while still recognizing when someone is sending us signals, whether they are overt or subtle. Today, we'll cover 9 specific body language signs that a younger woman might display if she is genuinely interested in you. These signs, backed by psychological insights and Stoic teachings, will allow you to interpret her behavior with confidence while staying true to yourself and your values. So whether you're looking to deepen a connection, understand someone better, or navigate your relationships with more awareness, this video is packed with wisdom for you. Let's dive right in and discover how to read these signs without overthinking. Keep your mind calm, observe with clarity, and let's explore the fascinating world of body language together. Number 1. Her eyes follow you. A subtle yet powerful sign of attraction. When it comes to understanding whether someone is interested in you, few things are as revealing as eye contact. Eyes have long been regarded as windows to the soul, and for good reason. They communicate emotions and intentions more effectively than words. One of the most telling signs that a younger woman is interested in you is when her eyes follow you. It's a subtle yet undeniable gesture that often goes unnoticed, but it's one of the most significant body language cues of all. In the world of non-verbal communication, eye contact plays a vital role in establishing connection. When someone is genuinely interested in you, their eyes often reveal emotions they may not even be fully aware of. A woman's eyes may naturally follow you as you move through a room or shift positions in a conversation. This behavior is a clear indication that she is paying attention, not just to your words, but to your presence as a whole. Eyes that follow you are engaged, invested, and attentive. It's as though her mind is constantly assessing your movements, tracking your actions, and taking in every detail. This type of focused attention can be interpreted as an unconscious signal of attraction. She's not just looking at you, she's observing your energy, demeanor, and the way you carry yourself. The psychology behind it. Psychologically, following someone with one's eyes is deeply connected to human connection. Our brains are wired to track the movements of those we find intriguing or captivating. In many ways, it's an instinctual response rather than a conscious decision. The more someone is drawn to you, the more their eyes naturally seek you out, even if they don't realize it. This isn't about staring in a way that makes someone uncomfortable. It's about a natural, fluid glance that signals curiosity and interest. A woman whose eyes follow you is likely more invested in your presence than she may openly admit, but her body language speaks volumes. A Stoic approach to attraction. From a Stoic perspective, interpreting these cues without overreacting is essential. Stoicism teaches us to observe the world around us with clarity and calmness, free from the distortions of our own biases and emotions. When you notice that a woman's eyes are following you, it's important to maintain your composure. Don't rush to conclusions. Avoid overanalyzing or assuming her feelings based solely on this sign. Don't let your ego take over. Attraction should not dictate your self-worth. Stay grounded, observe the situation and let things unfold naturally. Stoicism emphasizes emotional control and detachment, qualities that allow you to recognize signals without being overly influenced by them. When someone's eyes follow you, it's an acknowledgement of your presence, but it doesn't require immediate action or validation. By acknowledging the signal without letting it dictate your emotions, you demonstrate inner strength and clarity of mind. This aligns with the Stoic principle of maintaining a sense of calm, regardless of external factors. How to respond with confidence. If you feel the need to act on this attention, do so with confidence and composure. There's no need to force a reaction or alter your behavior just because a woman's eyes follow you. Instead, continue embodying the principles of Stoicism, remaining centered, self-assured, and unattached to any specific outcome. Let her eyes follow you, but let your mind remain unaffected. This is the essence of power and attraction through Stoic philosophy. It's not about seeking approval or making her attention the focal point of your existence. Rather, it's about understanding body language as a form of interest and responding to it with inner balance and strength. Final thoughts. When a younger woman's eyes follow you, it's a strong body language cue that signals interest. It's a subtle yet powerful sign that can help you understand her feelings without her needing to say a word. However, the key to interpreting this sign effectively is through the lens of Stoic wisdom. Remain calm. Don't let emotions cloud your judgment. Observe without bias. Look at the situation objectively. Respond with composure. Your confidence comes from within, not from external validation. By mastering these principles, you not only become more aware of social dynamics, but also develop emotional intelligence and resilience. This makes you not just more attractive, but also more grounded and in control of your interactions. Number 2, she faces you with open body language, a powerful sign of attraction. One of the clearest and most immediate signs of attraction is when a woman faces you with open body language. This subtle yet significant gesture speaks volumes about how she feels in your presence and offers insight into her emotional state. In the realm of body language, an open posture, where a person turns toward you, uncrosses their arms, and positions themselves to show engagement, is a strong indicator of interest. When a woman does this, she is not just interacting verbally, she is inviting you into her space, signaling that she is fully present and invested in the interaction. What open body language reveals. When a woman faces you openly, it means she feels comfortable and safe enough to show vulnerability. This non-verbal communication conveys trust and attraction. In contrast, closed-off behavior, crossed arms, turned away posture, or avoiding eye contact often signals discomfort, disinterest, or a desire for distance. But when she deliberately faces you with an open stance, she is not only at ease in your presence, but also welcoming your energy and connection. It's a sign that she wants to learn more about you, deepen the interaction, and possibly explore the dynamics of your relationship further. The psychological aspect of open posture. Humans instinctively respond to openness with openness. From a psychological standpoint, facing someone directly is a way of showing attention and focus, often a sign of attraction. An open posture invites conversation, interaction, and engagement. It signals that she is receptive to your presence, your words, and even your energy. For an older, more confident man, this body language becomes even more significant. Women are often drawn to self-assured individuals who exude wisdom, calmness, and strength. When she faces you openly, it can be an affirmation of these qualities. A Stoic perspective. Observe, don't assume. However, it's crucial to interpret these signs without letting your ego inflate. Stoicism teaches us to observe our surroundings and interactions without rushing to judgment or allowing emotions to dictate our responses. It's easy to assume that open body language automatically implies deeper connection or romantic interest. But as Stoics, we must remain mindful and avoid projecting meaning onto external signals. The key is to acknowledge her body language with clarity, without attaching expectations to it. Instead of reacting impulsively or letting your mind race with assumptions, take a step back. Observe with calm detachment. Let the moment be what it is without forcing an interpretation that feeds your self-worth. Detachment, the key to inner balance. A Stoic mindset reminds us that external actions from others should not determine our internal state. When someone shows interest, respond with gratitude and awareness, but without attachment or expectation. Your value does not depend on her attention. By practicing detachment, you maintain inner balance, which paradoxically makes you even more attractive. Instead of seeking control over the situation, embrace it with mindfulness. Respond with kindness and patience, but without trying to manipulate or force an outcome. Final thoughts. When a woman faces you with open body language, it is one of the most genuine indicators of attraction. It shows engagement, receptiveness, and comfort in your presence. However, the Stoic approach is to observe without allowing such signs to dictate your emotions or disturb your peace. By embracing Stoic principles, you can navigate interactions with wisdom and composure, responding thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. In doing so, you embody the best version of yourself, confident, centered, and in control of your own actions. Number 3, she finds reasons to touch you, a subtle sign of attraction and connection. When a woman finds reasons to touch you, whether it's a light brush of the arm, a hand on your shoulder, or a playful tap on the back, it is one of the most significant body language signs of attraction. Touch is an incredibly powerful form of non-verbal communication, often more impactful than words in expressing emotions, especially attraction. In many cases, this behavior is unconscious, and women may not even realize they are doing it. However, the frequency and intention behind these touches are key indicators of how she feels about you. Human beings have a deep instinctual need for touch, as it serves to create bonds and express intimacy. For a woman, initiating touch can signal a desire to deepen the connection or reinforce a sense of closeness. When she reaches out in casual, non-threatening ways, it's her body's way of showing warmth and affection. These touches may seem insignificant at first, but they carry deep psychological and emotional weight. Physical touch fosters a sense of comfort and intimacy, which is often crucial in building romantic interest. Touching you could also be her way of seeking your attention or testing the waters to see how you respond. It may start subtly, brushing her hand against yours when passing a drink, or lightly touching your arm when she laughs at a joke. As the interaction progresses, these gestures may increase in frequency or intensity, signaling that she is becoming more comfortable and open to deeper interaction. Each touch is a way for her to gauge your reaction, both emotionally and physically, to see if you are receptive to her advances. It's important to note that these touches often start playfully or in a friendly manner, but as the connection deepens, they may become more intimate. From a psychological standpoint, touch plays a vital role in human interaction. It releases oxytocin, the hormone often referred to as the bonding hormone or love hormone. Oxytocin helps create feelings of attachment and trust, And when a woman initiates touch, it's often her subconscious way of fostering that bond. Touch is also a sign of vulnerability. When we touch someone, we allow ourselves to be open and trusting. For a woman to reach out and touch you means she is not only comfortable in your presence, but is actively seeking a closer, more intimate connection. However, interpreting this body language through a Stoic lens requires mindfulness and self-awareness. Stoicism encourages us to remain grounded and in control of our emotions, regardless of external stimuli. While a woman's touch may seem like a clear sign of attraction, the Stoic response is to remain calm and observant, without jumping to conclusions or acting impulsively. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of someone's physical attention, especially when it aligns with our desires. But the Stoic approach is one of non-attachment and clarity. Rather than reacting emotionally or letting your ego inflate, it's important to recognize her gestures without placing undue significance on them. In the context of Stoicism, this means maintaining emotional composure while acknowledging the potential signal of attraction. Stoics emphasize that while external circumstances may trigger emotions, it is within our control how we respond to them. Her touch may indeed be a sign of attraction, but the Stoic mindset does not attach undue importance to it or rush to act on it. Instead, observe with gratitude, acknowledge the moment, but do not let it overwhelm your sense of self or control. This approach allows you to maintain composure and ensures that your emotions do not dictate your next move. Furthermore, Stoic teachings promote self-awareness and reflection. It's important to be mindful of your own intentions when interpreting body language. Are you responding to her touch because you truly want to connect? Or are you seeking validation or approval? By remaining true to yourself and your values, you avoid allowing external signals to define your actions or emotional state. This is the essence of Stoic wisdom, acting from a place of clarity and internal strength rather than being swayed by external forces. Conclusion: when a woman finds reasons to touch you, it is a powerful body language signal of attraction and emotional connection. These subtle gestures indicate a desire to build closeness, warmth, and intimacy. However, the key to interpreting these signs effectively is through the Stoic lens of mindfulness, emotional control, and non-attachment. By responding with composure, acknowledging the signals without overreacting, and staying true to your values, you demonstrate inner strength and emotional intelligence, qualities that are ultimately the most attractive traits a person can possess. Number 4. She mirrors your movements, a deep sign of connection and attraction. One of the most fascinating and subtle signs of attraction is when a woman mirrors your movements. This unconscious behavior, known as mirroring, occurs when someone instinctively mimics another person's gestures, posture, or actions. While it may seem coincidental, mirroring is a powerful indicator of emotional connection and attraction. When a woman mirrors your movements, such as crossing her legs when you do, adjusting her posture to match yours, or mimicking your hand gestures, it signifies a deep level of rapport and empathy. It shows that she is not only paying attention to you, but is also emotionally and mentally in sync with your energy. From a psychological standpoint, mirroring is an unconscious action that happens when a person feels comfortable, connected, or bonded with another. It is a natural way for people to express alignment with someone they admire or feel close to. When a woman mirrors your movements, it indicates that she is attuned to you and is subconsciously fostering a deeper connection. This act of imitation creates a sense of unity and shared understanding, as though you and she are in harmony. This behavior is often seen in relationships where mutual affection exists, as it demonstrates emotional involvement in the interaction. Mirroring also plays a key role in fostering rapport. When two people mirror each other, It helps create a sense of mutual understanding and comfort. This is particularly significant in the early stages of a romantic connection, as it suggests she feels safe and comfortable around you. She is not just listening to your words, she is attuned to your every movement, reinforcing the emotional and physical connection. For an older man, mirroring can also signify admiration for qualities such as confidence, maturity, and wisdom. Women may be drawn to these attributes, and their subconscious mirroring is a reflection of their respect and attraction. However, it is essential to interpret this sign without jumping to conclusions. This is where Stoic wisdom comes into play. Stoicism teaches us to observe our surroundings without becoming overly attached to the outcome. While another person's actions may offer clues about their feelings or intentions, they should not dictate our emotional state. When a woman mirrors your movements, the Stoic response is to observe with equanimity, recognizing the sign of attraction, but not allowing it to determine your self-worth or actions. It is crucial to remain grounded in your own values and principles, avoiding the need for external validation. Stoicism also emphasizes thoughtful responses over impulsive reactions. While mirroring can indicate a strong connection, a Stoic approach encourages engaging with clarity and mindfulness rather than obsessing over external cues. A true Stoic remains calm, composed, and focused on the present moment, appreciating the connection without attaching excessive meaning or expectation to it. Mirroring is a natural part of human interaction, signaling a desire for alignment and connection. However, from a Stoic perspective, external signs of attraction should not influence our inner peace or self-perception. The key is to recognize and appreciate these moments while maintaining emotional balance and self-assurance. Number 5. She plays with her hair, a clear sign of attraction and subtle flirting. One of the most common yet powerful body language signals of attraction is when a woman plays with her hair. This subtle yet noticeable gesture is often interpreted as flirtatious, signaling interest and a desire for a deeper connection. Whether she is running her fingers through her hair, twirling a strand around her finger, or adjusting it to draw attention to her face, this seemingly innocent action carries a wealth of meaning beneath the surface. Understanding why she does this can offer valuable insight into her emotions and intentions. When a woman plays with her hair, it is often a subconscious act that suggests she is feeling nervous, excited, or attracted to the person she is interacting with. Hair is strongly associated with femininity, beauty, and confidence, and touching or adjusting it can be a way for her to highlight her appearance and draw attention to herself. This is not always an act of vanity. Rather, it can be a way to subtly engage your attention and indicate interest. From a psychological perspective, playing with one's hair can also serve as a self-soothing mechanism. It is often a response to nervousness or excitement, helping her feel more at ease while also making a positive impression. In some cases, women may do this as a form of reassurance, either from their own reflection or from the attention of the person they are engaging with. This simple action can reflect both vulnerability and self-awareness, signaling emotional engagement and possible romantic interest. However, while hair playing is often a sign of attraction, it is essential to approach the situation with composure and mindfulness. Stoic philosophy teaches us to remain grounded in our emotions, regardless of external circumstances. While it may be tempting to interpret every sign of attraction as validation or an invitation, Stoicism encourages us to stay calm and measured. When a woman plays with her hair, it may indicate interest, but it is crucial not to make assumptions based solely on body language. Stoicism emphasizes patience and emotional clarity, urging us to focus on what is within our control rather than becoming overly attached to fleeting external signals. A Stoic response would be to observe her actions without allowing them to dictate one's behavior or self-perception. Instead of reacting impulsively or reading too much into small gestures, a Stoic remains present in the moment and responds thoughtfully. Furthermore, Stoicism teaches that external actions are not always within our control. A woman playing with her hair could be a natural habit, a sign of comfort, or even an unconscious behavior unrelated to attraction. By practicing mindfulness and emotional control, we avoid attaching too much significance to these gestures and maintain a balanced perspective. In addition to attraction, playing with her hair may indicate comfort, engagement in the conversation, or a general sense of enjoyment in your presence. Rather than fixating on whether she is flirting, the Stoic mindset encourages self-awareness and emotional independence. This approach prevents us from relying on external validation and helps us navigate social interactions with clarity and confidence. Number 6. Her smile is genuine and frequent, a powerful indicator of attraction and warmth. One of the most telling signs that a woman is genuinely interested in you is when her smile is both frequent and sincere. A woman who smiles at you often and in a genuine way is conveying more than just politeness or social courtesy. She's expressing emotional warmth, comfort, and a deep level of connection. Genuine smiles, often referred to as Duchenne smiles, involve both the mouth and the eyes. This type of smile signals authentic happiness and engagement, suggesting that she feels at ease and enjoys your presence. When a woman smiles like this regularly, it is a strong indication that she feels comfortable and attracted to you. A genuine smile is unmistakable. It reaches her eyes and lights up her face. Unlike a forced or polite smile that may only engage the mouth, a real smile is an involuntary reaction. When a woman's smile involves her eyes crinkling slightly or a natural spark of joy, it indicates that she is experiencing positive emotions in your company. This is an essential aspect of body language to observe, as unlike other gestures that can be controlled or faked, a genuine smile is an honest expression of emotion. If a woman frequently smiles in your presence, it suggests that she enjoys your company, feels relaxed around you, and possibly sees you as someone she wants to connect with on a deeper level. From a psychological perspective, smiles reflect emotional well-being and engagement. People naturally smile more when they are in a pleasant environment or when they feel positive emotions towards someone. In the case of attraction, a woman's frequent, genuine smiles are often a way of signaling her interest without needing to use words. This form of non-verbal communication serves as an invitation for further connection, letting you know that she is open, engaged, and possibly drawn to you. A woman who smiles often in your presence is subconsciously conveying her comfort and desire to interact more deeply. However, while a frequent and genuine smile is a clear sign of positive emotion, it is essential to approach the situation with emotional clarity and awareness, in line with Stoic philosophy. Stoicism teaches us the importance of observing the world around us and responding thoughtfully, rather than reacting impulsively. While a woman's smile may indicate attraction or genuine interest, it is crucial not to become overly attached to these external cues. Smiles, like any other form of body language, can be influenced by various factors, including mood, social norms, and situational context. A Stoic response would encourage you to acknowledge the smile and appreciate it for what it is without allowing it to dictate your emotional state. The Stoic mindset emphasizes maintaining emotional control regardless of external circumstances. In this case, while a woman's genuine smile may evoke positive feelings, it is important to remain centered in your values and emotional equilibrium. Stoics believe that happiness should not depend on the actions or reactions of others. A smile, though a powerful and uplifting gesture, should not be interpreted as the sole indicator of a person's deeper feelings. Instead, Stoicism teaches us to appreciate the moment and the interaction without relying on it to define our emotional well-being. Furthermore, Stoicism promotes self-awareness and the understanding that our emotional reactions are within our control. While it is natural to feel flattered or pleased by a woman's frequent, genuine smile, it is equally important to recognize that these feelings should not dictate our actions. A woman's smile may indicate attraction, but it is not an invitation to attach excessive meaning to every gesture or to act impulsively based on her behavior. The Stoic approach encourages maintaining a balanced perspective, appreciating the smile for what it is while not allowing it to sway your inner peace or decision-making. In relationships, whether romantic or otherwise, a genuine smile can also signify a desire for mutual understanding and connection. When a woman frequently and sincerely smiles at you, it is a sign that she enjoys being around you and feels a sense of emotional comfort in your presence. From a Stoic perspective, this serves as a reminder that meaningful connections are built on emotional stability and mutual respect. It is essential to foster relationships based on clear intentions, mutual growth, and a shared understanding, rather than allowing external signs like smiles to dominate our perceptions or influence our decisions. Number 7, her eyes dilate. When she looks at you, a strong indicator of attraction and interest. One of the most subtle yet telling signs of attraction in body language is the dilation of a person's pupils. When a woman's eyes dilate while looking at you, it can be an involuntary and powerful signal that she is emotionally or physically drawn to you. Pupil dilation occurs when the iris, the colored part of the eye, expands to allow more light into the pupil, typically in response to certain stimuli. In the context of attraction, this physiological reaction is often triggered by emotional arousal, signaling heightened interest, excitement, or a deep emotional connection. It's a clear yet subconscious way her body communicates attraction, desire, or positive feelings. Pupil dilation is not something we can consciously control, making it a particularly reliable indicator of genuine emotions. Unlike other body language signals such as smiling or posture, pupil dilation is an automatic and instinctual response. When a woman's pupils dilate as she looks at you, it indicates that her brain is processing your presence in a way that is emotionally significant. This can suggest that she is not only physically attracted to you, but also feels a sense of connection or intrigue. The fact that her body reacts in this way without her conscious control is an indication that her attraction or interest is authentic and deeply felt. From a psychological perspective, pupil dilation is linked to the brain's response to stimuli that elicit strong emotional reactions. The sympathetic nervous system, responsible for the fight or flight response, plays a crucial role in this process. When a woman experiences excitement, attraction, or heightened interest, her body reacts by dilating her pupils to increase visual perception and enhance focus on the object of her attention. This automatic response serves to heighten her sensory awareness, helping her engage more deeply with the person or situation that has captured her emotional or physical interest. This body language cue can also reveal the depth of emotional engagement. When we are attracted to someone or feel a genuine connection, our body naturally mirrors that emotional state. If a woman's pupils dilate when she looks at you, it suggests that her interest in you is significant enough to trigger this physiological response. It is one of the clearest signs that her emotions are engaged, indicating that your presence is not merely fleeting, but instead has a lasting impact on her perception and emotional state. However, while pupil dilation is a strong indicator of attraction, It is important to approach this signal with emotional clarity, particularly from a Stoic perspective. Stoicism teaches us to observe external signs like body language with a sense of calm detachment, avoiding the temptation to overinterpret or react impulsively. While it may be tempting to read a woman's dilating pupils as a clear sign of romantic interest, it is essential to remember that emotions and responses to others are often complex and multifaceted. Pupil dilation can also occur in other situations, such as during intense conversations or moments of heightened curiosity, without necessarily indicating romantic or physical attraction. A Stoic response encourages maintaining a balanced perspective and not becoming overly focused on any single sign, whether it's the dilation of her pupils, the way she smiles, or any other body language cue. Stoicism teaches the value of self-awareness and emotional control. Rather than becoming fixated on external signs, it encourages thoughtful observation without over-reliance on these signals for validation or direction. In the case of pupil dilation, a Stoic approach would suggest recognizing the sign without immediately jumping to conclusions about the woman's feelings. It is important to remain present, observe, and act with composure, understanding that external cues are just one piece of the puzzle in relationships. Interpreting body language with a Stoic mindset allows for deeper understanding and less emotional volatility. While her eyes dilating can certainly suggest a form of attraction, it is important not to invest all your emotional energy in interpreting these signs. By maintaining inner calm, you allow yourself the opportunity to engage with others more meaningfully and thoughtfully, without letting emotions dictate your responses. This clarity and mindfulness help foster healthier and more balanced connections, whether romantic or otherwise. Number 8. She mirrors your breathing or speech, a sign of emotional connection and attraction. When a woman begins to mirror your breathing or speech patterns, it is one of the most subtle yet powerful indicators that she is emotionally in tune with you. Mirroring, also known as mimicry, is a natural and often unconscious behavior in which individuals replicate the movements, gestures, or speech patterns of those around them. This can include mirroring posture, facial expressions, or in this case, breathing and speech. In the context of attraction and emotional connection, mirroring your breathing or speech signifies a deep level of empathy, comfort, and rapport. It suggests that she feels a strong connection to you, both physically and emotionally. Breathing mirroring occurs when someone unconsciously matches the rhythm, depth, or pace of another person's breath. If you notice that a woman synchronizes her breathing with yours, whether by inhaling and exhaling in harmony with your pauses or adjusting her breathing pace to match yours, it indicates that she is highly attuned to your presence. This synchrony fosters a sense of closeness and intimacy as our bodies naturally align with those we feel emotionally connected to. Similarly, speech mirroring, when a woman subconsciously adjusts her speech patterns to match your speed, tone, or choice of words, is another sign of attraction and rapport. People tend to adopt the cadence and energy of those they feel connected to. If she mirrors your speech, softens her tone to match yours, or starts using similar vocabulary, it signals that she enjoys your company and feels a sense of affinity. This behavior is deeply rooted in social bonding and communication, reinforcing a sense of mutual understanding. The phenomenon of mirroring, whether in speech or breathing, is grounded in psychology, particularly in the concept of rapport building. Rapport refers to the harmonious relationship and mutual understanding that naturally develops between individuals. Mirroring, whether intentional or subconscious, enhances this connection by fostering trust, intimacy, and emotional alignment. When a woman mirrors your breathing or speech, it suggests that she feels comfortable in your presence and is drawn to you on a deeper level. From a Stoic perspective, this mirroring behavior can be observed as a natural expression of empathy and emotional resonance. However, it is essential to approach it with mindfulness and composure. Stoicism teaches emotional clarity, self-awareness, and moderation. While mirroring is a meaningful sign of connection, it is important not to overinterpret it or become overly attached to the idea of attraction. It is easy to place too much significance on external cues in the early stages of a relationship. However, Stoicism encourages maintaining a balanced perspective. The goal is not to chase every sign of attraction, but to cultivate inner peace and understanding. Mirroring can indicate a meaningful connection, but it should not dictate our emotions or decisions. The Stoic approach encourages us to observe body language with detachment and awareness, appreciating these gestures as part of the human experience without letting them overly influence our emotional state. While mirroring breathing or speech is often a sign of emotional investment, people's behaviors are shaped by various factors, including context, mood, and social dynamics. A Stoic response acknowledges mirroring with gratitude and mindfulness while avoiding attachment or unrealistic expectations. Number 9. She laughs at your jokes, even the small ones. When a woman laughs at your jokes, even the small or offhand ones, it is often a clear sign of emotional engagement and attraction. Laughter is one of the most powerful and instinctive ways humans connect, playing a crucial role in fostering intimacy in any relationship. It serves as a social bonding tool and subtly indicates how comfortable and emotionally invested someone feels in an interaction. If a woman consistently laughs at your jokes, whether they are clever, silly, or even a bit awkward, it suggests that she enjoys your presence and values the connection between you. Laughter, especially in the context of human relationships, is a response not only to the humor itself, but also to the emotional environment in which it is shared. When a woman laughs at your jokes, she signals that she enjoys your company and feels at ease expressing amusement. Humor is a universal social connector, and when she laughs at even your smallest attempts at humor, it often reflects an unconscious sign of comfort and emotional openness. This act of laughter breaks down barriers, signaling trust and emotional safety. In a sense, her laughter serves as an emotional affirmation that she feels connected to you on an intellectual, emotional, or even romantic level. Moreover, when a woman laughs at your jokes, especially those that are not particularly funny, it shows that she is actively engaging with you and strengthening your bond. Laughing at a joke, even a small one, demonstrates a desire to interact, show support, and acknowledge your efforts to communicate and connect. Her response is often more significant than the joke itself, as it indicates that she appreciates your presence and energy in the interaction. From a psychological perspective, laughter is linked to the release of endorphins, the body's natural feel-good chemicals. When a woman laughs at your jokes, her body is essentially signaling that she feels good in your presence. This chemical response affirms that she enjoys being around you, as her brain associates your interactions with positive emotions. In this way, laughter becomes a non-verbal form of validation, reinforcing emotional and psychological engagement. However, while laughter is a form of positive reinforcement and a potential sign of attraction, it is essential to recognize that it is not always a definitive romantic signal. Laughter can also serve as a social tool, helping to maintain harmony in conversations, diffuse awkward moments, or simply be an act of politeness. That said, in the context of a developing emotional connection, frequent laughter, especially at jokes that are not conventionally funny, can indicate that she feels comfortable and enjoys your company. From a Stoic perspective, it is important to maintain clarity and avoid overanalyzing every laugh or body language cue. Stoicism teaches us to observe external signals like laughter without becoming overly attached to them. While it is certainly a positive sign when a woman laughs at your jokes, it is crucial not to rely on these moments for validation. A Stoic approach encourages emotional balance, focusing on the broader context of the relationship rather than placing too much importance on any single interaction. Laughter is a wonderful indicator of connection, but it is just one part of the greater dynamics at play in building a meaningful and fulfilling relationship. A Stoic response would be to observe her laughter with gratitude, recognizing it as a sign that she is comfortable and enjoys your humor, while also maintaining composure and self-awareness. By not allowing ourselves to become overly attached to any one behavioral cue, we can navigate relationships with wisdom and authenticity, appreciating moments of laughter without being swayed by them. Conclusion: when a woman laughs at your jokes, even the small or awkward ones, it is a positive sign of emotional engagement, attraction, and comfort. Her laughter suggests that she enjoys your presence, values the connection, and feels emotionally at ease around you. While laughter is a powerful indicator of attraction, it is essential to approach these signals with emotional clarity and Stoic mindfulness. By maintaining a balanced perspective, we can appreciate the significance of laughter in building connection while ensuring that our emotional responses and expectations remain grounded in wisdom and self-awareness.